Hey, Mark Johnson, founder and creative director of Babe Studios, back again with another Turning Pro vlog, number 12. And I don't know, I'm trying to get this video in as I'm trying to watch the NCAA championship. It's gone over overtime, so I figure I'll just kind of drop this real quick and get that done so I can get that done, you know. And it's really about getting things done. This past week has been, I don't know, pretty much uneventful. It wasn't a super incredible busy week. I did work on a few things that I needed to get done. One of those was a pitch that I'm going to give to a business to be their social media coordinator, social media marketing coordinator. So I'm putting that together, and I met with them maybe a week or two ago, and we talked the growth of their business, and they basically kind of laid out to me that if I can devise or develop a position for myself, they would be willing to take me on in that. And so that's kind of why I'm working in that way. I mean, I've done design work for them before. What else have I done for them? Well, mainly that design work. I designed their business card, business pamphlet, and logo. Yes. And so I see their business growing since as long as I've been working with them. And he's hired on a couple other people, and so it feels right that I should just do that. I mean, I don't want to take on more than I can handle or take on more than I have time for, but I think it's a great step that I should do, and so I'm working towards that. I'm also working on an art commission, and I think one of those things I gotta learn is kind of really having the people, if they're gonna do a commission with me, be really focused about what they want from me as the artist, as the piece. If they want me to just kind of create something freehand based off what they're talking about, or if they want something specific, because this commission has gone on and on and on, and they wine and dine me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They even paid me as well. So I think what I would have liked from the beginning is a little more clarity of what they were looking for. They sent me in a direction, and I kind of went in that direction, but then when I showed them kind of the rough draft of what I was trying to create for them, they weren't necessarily about it. And then they talked, they want this, they want that, and it's a couple. It's a couple trying to build an art piece that they want to get tattooed on each other. So also in that sense, it's got to be something that's kind of memorable. And I get that. I think at the same time, like what I'm saying is that I would like to have a little more focused explanation of what they really want. And I've done commissions in the past, and more or less they left it up to me what they wanted, or left it up to me what the imagery would be, and that was fun. I can be flexible. So there's that. And yeah, I'm just kind of getting through the first 100 days of 2019 is this Saturday, and so some of the goals that I had posted for myself for the first 100 days are coming up, and I'm kind of feeling, I won't say defeated, because I would say none of them are necessarily in position to be completed, but that's not necessarily the goal. I don't think that was necessarily the goal when I had been. My goal was to work on these for the first 100 days, and yes, try to get them completed, but at the same time work on them in the sense that at a certain point they will be completed, regardless if it was in the first 100 days. And it was just more about focusing me in a direction. But no, I feel pretty good. Like I said, things are just kind of just rolling in. I'm staying productive. Like I said, this last week was pretty uneventful, but hoping in the coming weeks, as things are developing, that things will change, weather-wise as well, so I'm pretty excited for all that. And so that's kind of where I'm at this week, or this past week, going into this week. Hope everyone's week's off to a great start. I'm going to try to get back to this game and finish that, and finish the rest of the night off well. So, hope everyone's doing well. Like we always do at this time. Have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go.